College football now. Ohio State remains third in the country after easily beating Wisconsin 38-7. With this week free, lots of talk around the Buckeyes, plus some awards. J.K. Dobbins and Chase Young won Big Ten Player of the Week for offense and defense, respectively. Young also earned several National Defensive Player of the Week honors following his 4-sack, 5 TFL, and 2 forced fumble performance against the Badgers and their highly touted offensive line. In fact, as Mark Kuntz reports from Columbus, a lot of chatter about Young as a Heisman Trophy candidate, despite only one primary defensive player ever winning the award. That's, of course, Fremont's Charles Woodson. The Wolverine won it in 1997.
7 times an Ohio State Buckeye has won the Heisman Trophy, but perhaps the most impressive Ohio State Heisman statistic came in 1973 when 3 different Buckeyes finished in the top 6 of Heisman balloting. John Hicks came in second, sophomore Archie Griffin was in 5th place, Randy Gradishar was the 6th place finisher this year. Now, why do we bring up 1973 in 2019? Well, once again, Ohio State has 3 Heisman Trophy candidates in Chase Young, J.K. Dobbins, and Justin Fields.
I think when you're at Ohio State, this is what the norm should be, and it always has been, and it hopefully always will be. In that you come to Ohio State and you're a tailback, you're a quarterback. I mean, you should be in the Heisman Trophy conversation. Now for Chase, that's a different deal, and he's obviously a special player, and hats off to him to even be brought up in something like this. But I think if you ask those guys, they'll tell you that they're not worried about individual accolades at all. It's all about a singular goal, and that's winning championships. And
I'm not really worried about that right now. I'm just worried about winning because if you lose one game, that goes really all out the window. So I'm not really focused on individual accolades. I'm just focused on the team and winning every game and just getting through each and every week.
Just if you lose a game, that all goes out the window. Nobody's talking about anybody. So it's all about if we win or not. And you hate to sound like that, but it's just the facts. So if we want to continually, get this type of momentum and keep the momentum going, we have to continue to do what we're doing. And that's just the reality of it. So the guys need to embrace that and understand that and have the maturity to put that aside and ignore that stuff and just stay focused on the task at hand.
Would I vote for Chase? I mean, it's clear to everyone that Chase is the most dominant football player in college football. So, I mean, as I said before, I think there's nobody on this team that's focused on individual Heisman and all these awards. We're focused on winning championships.
Are you voting for the most production? Are you voting for the best player? Are you voting for the most valuable player? I don't know. But I know that Chase is, if he's not the most dominant player in college football right now, then he's close. But it's only going to be that way if he continues to play that. So we got 4 more games in a regular season here, and he's got to continue to play at that level and make some voters think.
Ryan, would you give any thought to playing Chase on offense to give him a Mike Vrabel touchdown or something like that?
It sounds fun, but we're not going to take any risks with Chase. No, we're not going to do that.
Facing their second week off in a little over a month, Buckeyes once again are saying all the right things about keeping focus on the next opponent, Maryland, and not looking ahead to the finish of the season when they host Penn State before traveling to Ann Arbor. In Columbus, Mark Kuntz, BCSN.